You can listen, you can stream us, lightning100.com. You can watch it. Just like now, we got Brooke, intern Brooke, she's got us live on our volume.com/lightning100 stream. So grateful for that. And Kenny, you brought a guest. Introduce us to your guest here.
Referred to as my little sister. This is Mickey Brayboy.
Hi.
Awesome.
She sings with the band, and we're really excited.
Well, great. Well, we got another act here in the corner. Yeah. In the corner, representing.
My
what
man
state?
Scott Levi Jones is here with us. We're all good friends. We share bandmates sometimes, and his band's gonna go on at 7, and we're on at 8 Sunday.
Amazing. Well, this is going to be a great show out at 3rd and Lindsley, and we are excited to have Kenny Sharp and Scott Levi Jones here in the studio. Now, Kenny is going to be singing with Mickey here, and tell us about this first song you're going to do.
This first song is called Renege, and for anyone that plays spades, it's what you don't do. And so it's Don't Renege on My Love. And it's when I first started playing guitar and singing, I used to pick chords from songs I knew and then write my own songs over top. So this was the chords were Sam Cooke, Nothing Can Change This Love. That's what the chords were.
This is Kenny Sharp live on Lightning 100.
Cards on the table, King of Hearts, deuces high. Please don't renege on my love and leave me out to dry. 'Cause I need you around when chips are down. Tell me right now, are you in, are you out? Lord knows I gamble, unafraid to lose, unafraid to parlay my love and faith, to double down on you. But I need you around when chips are down. Tell me right now, are you in, are you out? Going all in, down, over hell and high wall. We done seen it all. So deal me in again, partner. I know all your tales I ain't never told. I never fall, I never fall, no. We just need a last chance, trying to take a last stand. Don't you wanna play one last hand? Darling, don't renege, nothing on my love, not again. No ante up, let's play to win. My cards on your table, King of Hearts, deuces high, babe. Please don't renege on my love and leave me out to die. No, 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 'cause I need you around when chips are down. Tell me right now, are you in, are you out? That's Renege.
Lightning 100. That was absolutely beautiful. Kenny Sharp, Mickey Brayboy singing along with Kenny Sharp. It is this Sunday. Tell me that Mickey's going to be there with you on Sunday, please.
She absolutely is. The whole band, horn section and all.
All right. Wow. Yeah, that was just gorgeous. And we're excited to get to the show on Sunday out at 3rd and Lindsley. Doors open at 5:30. Show starts at 7. All ages event. You get tickets and info at brownliquormusic.live and 3rdandlindsley.com. It'll be on the radio as well, thanks to Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey. You can also watch for free at volume.com/lightning100. And thanks to Brooke, we're on volume.com right now. Grateful. It takes a village.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the people behind the scenes making it happen, and I'm grateful for it. So Kenny, you won our Music City Mayhem local music tournament.
Yes, sir.
Which we have hundreds of bands submit every year, hoping just for a chance to compete.
Right.
And so all 32 bands who had a chance to compete were great. And it takes a little bit of luck and magic to get to walk home with that trophy.
Yeah.
So congrats to you. I was there that night. It was awesome. It was just something special. And I felt like all of a sudden the stage wasn't quite big enough for your band.
I like to do the most sometimes, and I love all the instruments, and I love things gelling and coming together. And then honestly, they're a lot of just my friends, you know what I mean? And I wanted to share that moment with them. We've all, worked for a long time, and, it's good to celebrate moments like that and have a good time.
Well, you dragged along Scott Levi Jones here into the studio. He's going to play for us too as well today, and open the show. And that's part of that friend network.
Absolutely. I used to bartend in Printer's Alley at Alley Taps, and a lot of us all met there. Mickey works there, runs sound there, and Scott used to come in sometimes, and he was one of my favorite. When I was bartending, I would love when Scott would play. So yeah, we all kind of known each other for
Isn't
a
that
little
amazing?
while.
That's awesome. I mean, you hear about that a lot in this town. I mean, the number one rule is don't give up. Just keep at it,
Yeah.
And because I've been at sold out shows at the Ryman. I remember seeing Johnny Swim there. And Abner came, he's like, I used to valet down the street, and I'd look at the Ryman and I'd think, man, someday I sure would like to play there. And here I am with a sold out show. So, you get to see it can. Just don't give up.
Don't give up.
Never.
Keep trying. I mean, here on this side of things, you just see like a lot of times it feels like band's about to get there. They're
Something happens. Yeah, something happens.
Wait, there? Oh, no. So grateful to have you here today. So tell us a little bit about your story and how you landed here in Nashville, because brownliquormusic.live, I don't know that it says you're here in Nashville yet. It's like,
I got to get on the right people.
D.C.?
Talk to the higher ups.
Where are you at? Where are you living?
I'm here in Nashville. I live right off Jefferson Street. Me and Mickey are roommates, actually. I'm originally mostly from the D.C. area, military kid. I moved around a good bit, so I was developed by a pop artist for a while. I was doing the L.A., Nashville, Miami stuff, and then I was working with a publisher. I am working with a publisher that has an office here, and I moved here trying that out. And Mickey, honestly, she's from Virginia, and I used to be her professor.
What?
Yeah, he was my teacher.
How are you old enough to have been a professor?
It was COVID story.
Yeah,
definitely
it's one
a
of those
COVID
things
situation.
where
That's
it's
incredible.
like it was just needed, and now I'm here.
Yeah, they didn't have a teacher. He quit or something, and they were going back to school doing Zoom. And my mentor from when I was in college at Washington and Lee, he works at Shenandoah University now, and he called me and he was like, hey, we don't have a songwriting professor. Would you want to just teach one class a week? Like, you're an actual songwriter. Maybe they just learn from you.
Yeah,
and that's where I
was
Mickey.
the only songwriting student in my whole school. So they were like, I guess we need to continue the program for you. And I was like, yes, please.
Yes, you do.
I would like my degree.
Oh, my goodness.
So she took my class every semester. She didn't have to for a major. I think she only had to take it once, but every semester she would take it, even though I had to teach the other people, the other kids, the same kind of thing. She would always come and take the class every semester. And like you said, she really stood out to me with more so her drive and curiosity to do things. And like you said, just don't quit. Like, she always is doing this.
Got the grit.
Yes.
Yeah, I want it.
That's awesome. And Mickey Brayboy, have you put out your own music too? Or?
Yeah, I do. I have some music out that I put out when I was in college. I do a lot of alternative rock, but I do have a little bit of other stuff out too, just for fun.
That's amazing. And so, how was he as a professor?
Oh man, I learned so much. I really do think that if I hadn't taken his class, one, I wouldn't be where I am now. But I feel like I learned so much. Because he did switch up stuff every semester, and I always had multiple attempts to try and really understand what I was doing, which is what I really liked about it. Is okay, I figured out a new thing that I didn't know last time, and like had new ideas every time. And it's just kind of like that practice thing. And I love going through it over and over again.
What an incredible story. I love it. We got Kenny Sharp here in the Volume.com studio. And we also have Scott Levi Jones. Scott Levi Jones can be taking the stage at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Kenny Sharp, and sounds like the full band, the horn section, all your friends, everyone you know in Nashville on stage with you.
Yeah, we got about 9 pieces.
A nine-piece band. I'm telling you, hey, he's in it to win it. He won. He is our 2024 Music City Mayhem champion. And this is going to be a great show, so we hope to see you out there. And doors are opening at 5:30. Get tickets in advance, thirdandlindsley.com, brownliquormusic.live. Okay, so we get to hear another song?
Yeah, I'm going to do one more. This one I wrote with a friend who's also going to be in the big band Sunday. Her name is Kara Frazier. This one's called Come Back Strong.
Running blind in the darkness, trying to find where your heart is. We fall out and we fall in, we come back strong. Cloud nine when the sky's blue, fired up on a full moon. Tempers fly when we argue, but we come back strong. May sticks and stones, bury my bones, We break the code, what you swore to me. Cigarettes and a red wine, way too drunk before bedtime. But we wake on the good side, we always come back strong. Come back, come back strong, yeah. Yes, we come back, yes, we come back, we come back strong.
Lightning 100, that's another beautiful one. Kenny Sharp live here in the Volume.com studio. And Mickey Brayboy singing along with Kenny Sharp. Going to be on stage with Kenny Sharp and his 9-piece band.
Family band.
Yeah. Does the band get a name? Is that
so it's Kenny Sharp and Brown Liquor Music.
Brown Liquor Music?
Yeah,
got it. Okay, yeah.
Band,
you got nine people. Yeah, it needs a name.
Yeah, it's kind of, there's a whole extended family. We got a lot of people that are, in and out of the band. With Nashville, everyone's gigging and stuff, but there's like a solid network and core of us that are all kind of hanging out and sharing gigs.
That's amazing. And the show is brought to you by some Brown Liquor Music.
I noticed that. I might wear a Jack Daniel's scarf. I got one from my bartenders.
Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey. We are grateful for their support because this live broadcast series might be older than you, Professor Kenny.
I've heard
the first show we did down there was in 1996.
Really?
And that was before they invented high-speed internet.
That is older than me.
We had medium-speed internet back then, which was enough to do the broadcast.
Our bass player, his name is Michael Majette, and he's been here for 20, 30 years. I won't say his exact age, but he's older.
Us old folks appreciate that. Yeah.
He's older, and he's played with a lot of bands, War and Treaty. But he told me
20, though.
he looks like he's 20. I will
really
say that,
good.
but he's up there. But he looks like the same age as us.
Yeah.
And he told me about being here and hearing this show on the Sunday nights, and he said he would just drive around. He would get in his car and drive around and listen to this show all the time, just because he never knew who was going to be on, and just it was always a neat thing. He always liked it, and he said, he's played it a couple times too with some bands, and he was just letting us know how big a deal it is and what an honor it is kind of for him.
That's awesome. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times. I mean, obviously I've been at the show a lot. I've hosted a lot of shows, been in the audience at shows, but I've also been driving around listening to shows myself. It's such a fun thing. It's like, you're on your way to the grocery store, and there you are listening to this concert. Like, wow, this is great.
going on? Yeah.
You know, it's kind of a neat thing. I wish there was a little more of it, but
Yeah.
you know, on the radio you can't say any bad words.
That is hard.
And live concerts sometimes have those bad words in them. So, you know, yeah. So
Someone
no bad
randomly
words.
yelling.
No,
Yeah.
no bad
we
words.
gotta just really concentrate.
Keep it all age. It's an all ages show. Radio's all ages.
Yeah.
So
We took 2 words out. There were 2 songs. We had to don't say that.
okay, yes. Thank
Never
you.
mind, sorry.
Thank you so much. Yes, we're grateful. I'm glad that we went over. Sometimes we have to go over it backstage of the show before you go on stage. We're going over it right now because we got everybody here. At least the leaders. We got Kenny Sharp, and now we've got Scott Levi Jones. How you doing today, Scott?
Pretty good.
All right.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. And you know, Kenny was talking about when he was bartending at Alley Taps. You know, way back, Kenny's like, we got to do this show together, you know. And we were trying to get on a show at Alley Taps, and it never happened. That must have been like 4 years ago, and we're finally doing a show together. And what better place than 3rd and Lindsley?
Yeah,
Man.
it worked out proper.
This is gonna be great.
He's one of my favorite lyricists in town. Like, his songs are very well done.
Okay.
Thank you, man. Thank
Awesome.
you.
So just since we're kind of on the fly here, this is live on the radio and on volume.com/lighting100. Are you going to sing any BGVs for Scott, or are we just going with Scott's
I don't know if you want us to,
mic
but we
and
just
guitar?
listen.
Hey,
Listen.
it's whatever you guys want.
Okay,
If you feel
all right.
inspired, you
Feel
can.
the
spirit,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel it coming up.
Okay. All right. So Scott, what do you got for us today? What are you going to do here?
Well, I got a song I'm releasing Sunday, the day of the show.
Yeah.
Brand new tune.
Okay.
And I think it's a hit. It's called Free Bird. And, you know, people have been requesting it for years before I even wrote it, so I finally got around to writing it.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
So here's Free Bird. Well, I went to the pet store to buy a feathered friend. Had the clerk show me my options of all and what they had. Now they were parakeets and ducks and geese, but I saw one way in the back. And I said, sir, what about her? He just looked and laughed. And this one's a free bird. She's only got one wing. And it seems that at the darkest hour is about the only time she sings. We can't charge a lot found in the parking lot, abused and left out in the rain. This one's a free bird, just by her cage. So I took her home and threw away that cage. I guess she can't go far and hope she wants to stay. And every night it's like she could fly. Her song soars with the moon in the sky. And I just smile, listen for a while by the windowsill. This one's a free bird. She doesn't need both wings. And it seems that at the darkest hour that bird loves to sing. She don't need a lot, just a perching spot, shelter from the wind and the rain. Now she's a free bird, and that's a song she sings. Something like that.
All right.
Brand new.
That is Scott Levi Jones, and going to be opening things up out at 3rd and Lindsley this Sunday. A brand new one there. I feel like I've heard that requested already before.
Yep.
That's not even out yet.
Crazy.
Free bird.
Pay a lot of money for that.
That's awesome. Well, we're grateful to get to have Scott Levi Jones here in the Volume.com studio and opening up for Kenny Sharp and the band, the Brown Liquor Music Band. 9-piece band, horns, harmonies, It was enough to get him over the finish line first for Music City Mayhem this year. Our 2024 champion. Congrats, man! It really is a big deal. And,
it's surreal,
and it's not easy. It's not easy to get into that top 32.
Yeah.
And congrats on winning that trophy. And
Thank you.
we're gonna be celebrating this Sunday. It's gonna be fun. Tickets on sale now at 3rd and Lindsley.com, brownliquormusic.live. It's an all ages show. Doors are at 5:30. Music's going to start at 7 on the radio, and just like right now on our volume.com/lightning100 channel. So, you've been in heavy rotation since you've won. Have you caught yourself on the radio in the car? Like, have you had that experience? Is that kind of surreal?
It is surreal. It's always surreal. I actually live not too far down the street here, and so I don't know. I keep the radio on that one.
Nice.
And yeah, sometimes it has happened where you cut on the car, and I'm like, wait, oh, or you have people send you videos, or my lady, she was at a like a doctor's appointment, and it was playing they were playing Lightning, in the waiting room, the reception room, and stuff.
There
like
you
that.
are.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I got some fillings in my teeth. Sometimes he comes through. I catch the signal in my molars. Yeah.
He's like, I'm hearing something right now.
I hear you, Kenny. Well, I thought we'd wrap it up here and play this album version. And now, have you been to the Louvre? You been there?
I actually have. I actually shot a video for this song at the Louvre. It's a crazy story. We were on I've been to the Louvre properly, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I've toured there. I used to live in Germany. We'd take trips, and I went there.
Military kid.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But we were on tour in Italy last year, and we were there for 2 weeks, and we had a 12-hour layover in Paris. And I knew this song was coming out, and it just worked out the way the universe does sometimes. Like, I have a photographer, videographer friend, lives in LA, and he just happened to be on a shoot for a basketball magazine in Paris for 12. Like, it was perfect. So we flew there, we landed, we took a taxi all the way to the Louvre. I shot a video out in the square with the triangle. He had to catch his plane, so we had 45 minutes to shoot. I performed the song like 3 times in front of the triangle, and then we got back. We had a coffee, went to a cafe, and then we went back on the plane.
That's amazing. I love that. Yeah. Well, let's take a listen to it, because the way radio is, sometimes someone might just be in town. They've been out of town. They haven't even heard us play this, even though we've played it hundreds of times so far.
Keep playing it.
That's right. Let's take a listen to
jam.
it. This is a great tune. It's Kenny Sharp. Don't miss the show this Sunday out at 3rd and Lindsley for Lightning 100's Nashville Sunday night. It's the Louvre on Lightning 100.